Welcome back, everybody, to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video, and today we are going to be showcasing LR Goku and Vegeta Blue that fuse into LR Big Papa, Big Daddy, Big Dick person. Okay, Vegito Blue. I see a lot of stuff on Twitter calling these guys like fumbles or mid or like awful. I genuinely don't think that's the case at all. I really do like the design of this character. I think some stuff could be changed a little bit. But other than that, I really don't see any problem compared to like some of the other characters that have released this year. For example, like Trunks and stuff like that. I don't think these guys are anywhere near his level of like annoying when it comes to this form. And when Vegito Blue comes out, he is actually just an unstoppable. So I don't know why people are underrating him as much as they are. I don't think anybody's underrating Vegito Blue at all. Personally, I do think though these guys are just gonna get a little too much flack on Twitter. So we're gonna be showcasing them. We're gonna be going in with this team here. We got a couple of characters that are gonna link well with them, and some characters that might not, but that's okay. And we're gonna try and show off everything we can. We're gonna just hop right in, no dilly dally, no cutting, no nothing. Okay, we're just gonna hop right in. And right off the bat, we got Goku and Vegeta's best linking partner. So these guys, there are 7 out of 7 links. Unfortunately, by the way, my OBS is having some audio issues. I can't connect to my capture card audio for some reason. It's just not giving me the choice. So you're just gonna it's gonna be awkward silence for intro skill. But no, I think Goku and Vegeta are both going to be pretty okay. You can hide them away. You really can sort of hide them away until they transform into Vegito Blue. And even in like Red Zone, it's not that hard to get below 70% HP. I really don't think so. Super 17 kind of has Super 17 has the same restriction, right? Like let's just go ahead and do this, right? So ours is 55%. 55%, nowhere near. We have some level 5 links. We have a level 7 there too, huh? Okay. Yeah, they're nowhere near like link level 10 just yet. So we'll just see how they do. They start out the turn with 200k defense. They're stacking their ki, right? Or they're stacking their defense on super attack. Their 18 ki attack, and that's what a lot of people have a problem with actually. Is the fact that this character is only stacking ki on their 18 ki instead of both super attacks, which is a fair judgment of the character, right? Definitely. I think I would have preferred that as well, or at the very least defense, like 30% defense for 1 turn. Then I think I'd prefer him a little bit more. But like he's still good. Like I still like this unit. They have 50% chance to dodge. They're guarding for 4 turns. And in most difficult content, like you can kind of get below that 70% threshold before turn 5. Like I don't see them really struggling to get below that before turn 5. Maybe I think at the latest you could probably get it at like turn 6, right? But it does kind of take the potential, the control out of your hands when they put a HP restriction on you. That is a definite fact for sure. I mean, a lot of people would probably really like this character if he had just like 5 turns, you're able to transform into Vegito, and then boom, like there you go, right? That would definitely be really helpful. I do agree. But I don't think that like necessarily makes this character mid or bad. I think mid is like pretty harsh. Like when I think of mid, I think of like who's mid, like who is super mid. Hold on. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll do this. If I were to think of mid, it would probably be like, I don't even know if, I guess I just have different standards, right? But mid is it just feels like such a harsh word, right? I guess in this community, right? It's not necessarily mid. Mid would be kind of like sort of around. I think Goku would classify as mid. LR Spirit Bomb Goku from the Trellis movie, he is mid, right? I do not think that Blue Vegeta or Blue Vegeta and Blue Goku are near, like anywhere near that man's, right? They're good. I think that they are good, right? Not perfect unit. They're good though. They can get you caught up every so often. We're gonna be trying to do no item runs. We're probably gonna get a no item run here even, but we're gonna try and do no item runs. This is actually perfect. What's our defense here? 17's providing us with 60%. Yeah. So we're at 336k with support on rotation. Now the thing is, like, people are getting this confused. They're comparing them to Super 17, right? But Super 17, what are his setups compared to this guy's? Right, you're able to run Super 17 here on rotation with him, and he's able to provide you a massive amount of defense, right? And LR Bome was on the rotation. Like, LR Bome was able to provide massive support as well. Like, they can get up there. They really can. And then they have, you know, all 7 links active with the gods. Who the gods, by the way, are pretty. There was one I didn't know I had to run for Twitter, right? Because I'm trying to post some content over on Twitter recently, because, you know, I do just enjoy making content, right? And I didn't know I had to run over there, and the gods actually did really good against Omega Shenron. So I'm very impressed with them. I'm very impressed with what their output on this team for sure. But yeah, man, Vegito is definitely really powerful. Vegito is super strong. These guys, they can be okay. We do need to fall below. Actually, no, turn 7 we'll actually just be able to get the active skill transformation. I think this is turn 4, so by next turn we're probably going to be taking a little bit more damage, but that's fine with me. Because the lower the HP we are, the quicker we're going to be able to get. Oh, no, next turn is turn 4, so we still get guard for our other guys. That's huge. Okay. 17 with a double super. Okay, buddy. Okay, chill out. Okay. Yeah, dude, these guys, I swear to God, their intro just like comes out of nowhere sometimes. It, like, jump scares. This is the longest intro of all time. So this is a showcase, so I should probably describe what these guys are doing, right? Okay, so Vegeta and Goku, okay, I think they're a strong unit. Let's just go ahead and read off some of their details, okay? So they are right here on this turn, okay? They're at 248k defense here. We're gonna go ahead and flow Bulma off. 255k, okay, without Bulma support right now. Right, so this is turn 4. Right here, okay, on their intro, they gain 100% defense and then guards all attacks for 4 turns. So after this turn, our Goku and Vegeta are going to be naked, pretty much, right? For 4 turns, if there is another Future Saga category ally on the team, at the start of the character's attacking turn, key +3 and attacking defense 100%, plus an additional key +2 per type keys for obtained. So they're going to be at 24 key pretty often. Like, they are not struggling for very much, especially on a team like this. Like, no. Having LR Boma being able to be ran with characters like this guy are very strong for sure. An additional attack and defense 50% and attacks effective against all types when there is a Realm of Gods category enemy, which there is not here. So we are not getting that part of his passive, unfortunately, right? But if we were, like, they'd look even better. Okay. Plus an additional defense 150% and high chance of evading enemies' attack. So that's a 50% chance to evade. Okay. Including super attack as the first attacker in the turn. So first attacker, they're able to get it's a coin flip on whether or not they dodge. So they didn't dodge there, but they still have guard, so that's nice. They are stacking defense by 30% on their 18 key, and then they're also stacking attack on their 12 key by 30%. So that's fine. But it would be better if, you know, he was raising defense by 30% on his 12 key. Like, it's fine if he isn't stacking, right? But as long as he's raising, I think a lot of people would like this unit a lot more, right? It's gotten to the point where people are actually petitioning to buff Vegito, buff this character. It's nuts. It's actually so bad. But I do agree. I think an extra 30%, he'd be cooking. He would be cooking for sure. Even without his guard, at least he has that extra 30% to kind of cover him in the second slot. After guard, he does become a second slot unit, I would say, for sure. But, like, having him in first slot, there's a chance that, like, you know, there's a 50-50 chance that you die or you don't, right? Definitely for sure. That's exactly how most people are looking at it. But I feel like I've gotten more of the good than bad with this character, honestly. So here we are on turn 5. I am very tempted to go ahead. What are we at defensively? 247k here. Let's go ahead and give them the 24 key. In the first slot. I don't expect this to take too much damage here. Like way too much damage. Let's go ahead and actually do this. So they have less defense, but that's not the worst thing right now. So they're completely naked here. Let's go ahead and see what they're doing. What they're doing without any guard, right? How much are they taking? 55 damage. Okay, so this is against the Shadow Dragon red zone. I forgot to mention that, but this is against the Shadow Dragon red zone, right? So this is the second phase before Omega Shenron. Who Omega Shenron is what, like a 1 million super attack boss or something like that, right? He can hit you pretty hard. And this boss wasn't necessarily like always weak. Now I do plan on going into, obviously I'm going to be doing a red zone gauntlet with these characters just to see how they perform. That means like taking them into red zone cooler, red zone cell max, etc, etc. Right, you guys get the point. All of the difficult red zone stages we're going to be bringing these guys into for sure. It might just be a long ass video, but who knows. Who knows, we'll see. But yeah, we're going to be doing a red zone gauntlet, I think, after we do all of the individual showcases, right? For sure. Okay, yeah, they performed well there. I like, yeah, I like the way they performed. So one more turn and then we'll be able to get Vegito out. Just off the bat, we want to get this guy. Oh, actually, you know what? This is perfect because getting this guy below 50% HP, we'll be able to see all of the animation. And we got the dodge there. Awesome. So 50% chance to dodge, man. Like, and if you add more dodge onto them, like they have an even higher chance to do it. And that does proc on hit. So every time you get hit, dodge could proc. I just want you guys to know that. I just want you guys to keep that in mind. That dodge could proc every time they get hit from your potential system. So just keep that in mind as well. Oh, actually, you might not get below 50% HP. Maybe 17 in the backside could probably, right? But right now, them not guarding or anything else like that, taking the normals aren't really anything to scoff at. We do want to see them take a super attack, right? I would like to. I think what I'll do is I'll have one turn. I'll have my Vegito turn into my, Goku and Vegeta turn to Vegeta. Then I'll keep this one as Vegeta and Goku, I think. But almost like. Okay, so turn 7. Turn 7. We are able to transform here. Before we do that, though, I would just like to see what their defense. So 241k. That's before support. Let's go ahead and transform here. Unfortunately, we're not able to hear the audio because my OBS is clowning around for some reason. Clowning around. Dude, I do dislike it quite a bit. I hate it. I hate it, dude. I hate OBS sometimes. I really do. I just really. I think what I would like to do is I'm gonna try and fight a Realm of Gods enemy, just to see. We might hop into the Zamasu. That might be what we do. We might hop into the Zamasu one just so we can see that extra 50% from their passive, and I think that would help them out a bit too. And there are, like, keep in mind, there are actual stages out there now where you're fighting Realm of God characters. So that is really, really good. Okay. So. Vegito Blue. What he is doing here is actually so nuts. Vegito Blue is really, really good. So Vegito Blue greatly raises attack and defense for one turn and causes mega colossal damage and lowers attack and defense. Okay. That's on his 12 key. So on his 12 key, he's raising defense by 50%. Okay, attack and defense by 50%. That's good. Then he's lowering attack and defense by 20%. Okay, that's a good 12 key effect, especially in stuff like red zone and stuff like that. That'll be really, really good. Not red zone, battlefield, and I want to say not battlefield. I keep extreme super battle road and stuff like that. Right? He'll be good. Those debuffs really are only actually good there. But like everywhere else, like, I mean, the 50% on 12 key is really, really good, given the fact that he could possibly, on his best turn, do like 6 of those things. So just keep that in mind. And then his ultra super attack, okay, is greatly raising attack and defense for one turn. That's a 50% defensive raise as well. And then causes mega colossal damage to enemy. Now here's the kicker, okay? After Vegito Blue gets his 18 key off, he's raising Superclass's allies defense by 50% for 1 turn. So he's basically massively raising his defense there. After he gets his 18 key off here, which is really powerful. Really, really powerful. And then also, starting from his starting turn, he gets key +5 and attacking defense 250%. Plus an additional, okay, key +2 per key sphere obtained. Attacks effective against all types and reduces damage received by 30% before attacking, and reduces the damage received by 20% just in general. So he has in general 20% damage reduction. How much is the defense here? 433k with 20% with 50% damage reduction before he super attacks, as in slot 1. Okay, at 55%, that's pretty good. All right. High chance of evading enemy's attack. That's a 50% chance. He also evades. Okay. And launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack as the first attacker in the turn. And then launches an additional super attack, and medium chance of launching in another super attack as the second or third attacker in the turn. Launches an additional attack that has a launches an additional super attack when activating active skill or when key is 20 or. So on his active skill transformation, what you could do is you could put him in the 3rd slot, right? Pop the active skill, okay? And then you pretty much get all of his passive by doing that. 100% chance to dodge, everything else like that. So Vegito looks really, really good with his active skill turn. Even outside of it, right? Vegito, 50% chance to dodge. He's at 2.4 million right here before doing anything. Just dodge there. 50% damage reduction. 8.4 million, 55%. And keep in mind, he could potentially do 2 more super attacks after that. Potentially, right? So I just want you to keep that in mind, guys. Like he's really good. He is really, really, really good. And you hardly struggle, man. Like, I get it. You know, turn 7 seems like a long time to wait, but I guarantee turn 7, all you need to do is just put this guy in slot, put the Goku and Vegeta in slot 2, and then they're cooking. They're fine. But I will admit their faults, right? Definitely, they could for sure get an extra 30% defense on their 12 key, and then possibly guard for an extra turn. And I think everybody would like that for sure. 12 million from this guy, huh? Okay. 12 million from Vegito Blue, huh? Or that, or just get rid of the turn restriction for Vegito Blue, right? And then I think everybody would do that a lot more. I think just getting Vegito Blue as quickly as possible is most likely the case, right? But every single time I've used this unit, I've gotten Vegito. Every single time I've used this unit, I've gotten Vegito Blue within like 6 turns. So it's really not that bad. 294k here. That's with most of their links active. All of their links active. I say most, but it's literally just all of their links. I've been talking so much, my voice. God. Okay. We're gonna transform with these guys just so they have the dodge chance and everything else like that. The gods honestly just aren't a bad option with Vegito Blue. They aren't really all that bad anymore. I think that I really do hate their blue condition though. I think if it was 50% chance to dodge, I'd like it a lot more. 30% just is not enough for a character like this, unfortunately. Okay, so Vegeta and Goku, slot 1, they get 50% chance to dodge. There it is. One dodge. Okay, are they gonna dodge this? They didn't dodge this. 200k, huh? 200k on Nova Shenron. Well, you know what? I am happy that I was able to attack for these guys. Like I said, I mean, that was before they even got super attacks off too, right? 294k. I also think that they might stack 2. If they had them stacked by like 50%, like the LR Z Duo. They were able to do that. They would be. Yeah, if they were stacking by 50%, I think I'd enjoy it. I think they stack 2. That's mostly likely the stack very a 55%. I'm not sure what a Rainbow would do, but like 55%, yeah, you probably stack a bit too low. Actually, what level are they? Okay, they're 55% too. All right. Okay, that's a little bit more. I almost want to say that's a little bit more justifiable. They were type disadvantage. They could have dodged, but 50% chance to dodge is proving itself kind of crazy. Vegito Blue is at 528k here with 50% damage reduction and then 50% chance to dodge. Yeah, bruh, he's kind of nuts, huh? Vegito Blue is pretty good. Vegito Blue is pretty good, man. Both Vegito Blues, these guys are a dominant force. This rotation is actually so crazy. With 17 on rotation as well, yeah. Yeah, Vegito Blue, he's cooked. He cooks. He cooks, man. It is sad to see that, like, people are... I think that, like, I do believe that Vegeta and Goku are good. Okay, I think they're a good unit. I don't want to call them mid. I just think they're good. Okay, they're not perfect, but they're good. Vegeta Blue, when he comes out, I'd say he's like a perfect unit. Like, very close to a perfect. These cards are so drastically different, too. You almost gotta, like, rate them differently, right? Vegito Blue and then the Masu, like... I don't know. If it was just Vegito Blue, I think I would. It's good though. Next to this guy, he's really. Yeah, but I don't know, man. We finished that off, so we're gonna try and shaft these attacks, by the way. Ooh, we can't even. That's a bit of. Well, we had to be below 50% or they had to be 50%. So let's go ahead and just do this. And then we'll do that. Right. 288k here. And then we'll go ahead and do this so we can get some extra support on some extra support to help the team. That's fine. If we can get below 50%, I'm okay with it. Like taking 26k per normal. It's very funny to me though, because people really like the gods, right? They love the gods. In Super Saiyan 4. But none of them call these units mid. But they call Vegeta and Goku mid. Blue Vegeta and Goku. I just don't get it. I don't know. I don't know. They're almost they're very similar to the gods though before they transform into the blues. They're very similar. I would say they're almost like the blues, basically. Right? They pretty much are the blues with like more chance to dodge. And then guard, right? They have guard. So I don't know, man. I would just I don't know. I don't know, man. I think I just like them. I do like them a lot. Right? And maybe it's biased. I'll do a couple runs. Like I said, I'm gonna do the gauntlet and everything else like that. And then I'll see exactly how I feel about the blues, but I don't know if I could rate them below top 10 just because of Vegito alone. That's a lot to ask, right? Below top 10, that's insane. All right, let's not do that. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna cut. Okay, so here's what I wanted to do. Unfortunately, we're not able to move these guys. That does suck a lot. We can move these dudes, but we can't move Vegito Blue. But right here, hypothetically, okay, Vegito Blue being at 475k defense here, 478k defense. You'd be able to pop this, okay, in the second slot or third, and then he just gets 100% chance to dodge. Look at what else he's hiding after his active skill. Kind of crazy, but causes ultimate damage with activated, evades enemies. So yeah, he's just getting 100% chance to dodge here. And there's the dude, we get the KO screen. But like hypothetically, you could put him in the third slot there. He has 100% chance to dodge, and then he'd be able to do all of his additional super, right? Like that is crazy. That is a really crazy turn, given the fact that he's raising defense by 100% key and then 50% on his 12 key. So he looks really strong on a rotation like this. So but anyway, guys, yeah, that's gonna do it for today. I'm gonna go read the details and I will get back to you guys when I see you. Okay, so here is Vegeta and Goku, basically LR Vegito, and he comes out. That's really the main unit, right? Is once LR Vegito Blue comes out, it's pretty much the game is like it's over, right? So their leader skill is Battle of Fate, Future Saga, Power Beyond Super Saiyan, category Key +3, HP attack and defense 170%, plus an additional HP attack and defense 30% for characters who also belong to the Realm of Gods or Time Travelers category. Superclass, Key +3, HP attack and defense 150%, and Battle of Fate, Future, Saga, or Power Beyond Super Saiyan excluded. I just want to let you guys know that this right here can end up being 180% if the characters you bring are on Time Travelers or Rumble Gods. I'm just saying. And they're Superclass, obviously, right? So 180% here. They really are just some of the best leaders in the game. That is like, you cannot not dispute that, okay? Like, they are genuinely the best leaders. Okay. Their passive skill activates entrance animation once only, and defense 100%, and guards all attacks for 4 turns from the start of turn when there is another Future Saga category ally on the team at the start of the character's attacking turn. Key +3 and attack and defense 100%, plus an additional Key +2 per key score obtained, plus an additional attack and defense 50%, and raises and attacks effective against all types. And there is a Realm of Gods category enemy. We'll see that in my other showcases and stuff like that. We'll definitely see it active. Plus an additional defense 150% and high chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack as the first attacker in the turn. Plus an additional attack and defense attack 100% and defense 50%, and launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack as the second or third attacker in the turn. Launches an additional super attack which is very easy to get for these characters for sure. Their active skill, Special Fusion, can be activated when HP 70% or less, starting from the 5th turn or from the start of turn, where there is a Future Saga category ally attacking in the same turn, or a Future Saga category enemy starting from the 7th turn, once only. Their super attack raises attack and defense, raises attack and causes colossal damage to enemy. Okay, so this is a 30% raise permanently, so this stacks obviously. And then their ultra super attack is raises defense and causes mega colossal damage to enemy, which is nice. Definitely really okay. Obviously, what we would have liked this, like attack and defense on both would have been nice, preferably. Their link skill, Super Saiyan, Warrior Gods, Godly Power, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, Kamehameha, and Legendary Power. Their categories, Future Saga, Pure Sands, Beyond Power, Power Beyond Super Saiyan, Patora, Fuse Fighters, Kamehameha, Rumble Gods, Master Evolution, Time Limit, Final Trump Card, Joint Forces, Bond of Parent and Child, Superhero, Travelers, Battle of Wits, Accelerated Battle, and Battle of Fate. Now Vegito, when he comes out, this is the mainstay unit. This is why you're playing with this character, okay? So, Key +5 in attack and defense 250%, plus an additional Key +2 per key score obtained. Attacks effective against all types, reduces damage received by 30% before attacking, and then reduces damage received by 20% and high chance of evading enemies attack, including super attack, and launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack as the first attacker in the turn. Launches an additional super attack and medium chance of launching another additional super attack as the second or third attacker. Launches an additional super attack when activating the active skill, or when key is 20 or more, which is very, very easy to get for this character, right? Even without the active skill, that additional super attack will be coming. His active skill condition can be activated when HP is 50% or less, or when facing one enemy whose HP is 50% or less. It's only a very nice condition, I think. This second half of this condition is going to be not right. And then causes ultimate damage to enemy, and within the turn activated, evades enemies' attacks and attack. Very powerful. His super attack raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes colossal damage to enemy and lowers attack and defense. Okay, for 30%. All right. And then greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes mega colossal damage to enemy. Raises superclass allies' defense by 50%. So keep in mind that his defensive raise is going to be 100% here. Right? That's basically where it's at. And yeah, that's everything for Vegito Blue. Really good card. I really like this unit quite a lot. If you guys stayed this far into the video, obviously you enjoyed the content, so why not like and subscribe? It means the world to me. Sorry if I'm all over the place, dude. I'm a little tired. I just got back from the gym, so forgive me if I've been all over the place. But I do think Vegito Blue is really good. I think the blues are also kind of like just a little bit more underrated than they should be. I think they're a good card. I do think they're good. And once Vegito comes out, I think that it's worth it, right? It is fun to work around their challenges for sure. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for today. I really appreciate you guys staying. Try to be better people every single day, and I will see you all in